Hello everyone, I welcome you on tutorial number 11 date functions which has been done under free Advanced MS Excel course, a course on business intelligence and analytics on the website bi-analytics.org. So today we'll talk about date functions which is very important as an analyst. So let's go ahead. When we talk about entering dates, there is one fact which you might not be knowing so far. If you use only two digits to represent a year and the digits are 30 or higher, Excel assumes the digits represent in the 20th century. And if the digits are lower than 30, Excel assumes they represent year in the 21st century. For example, if I say 1129, it is treated as 2029. But if we say 30, it is treated as 1930. Each year, the year treated as dates in the 21st century increases by 1. Let's see. We try to do the same in our Excel sheet. Say if I add 1 January and I say 21, so this should be like 2021. Fine. And if I add 1 January and say 35, 35. So it's taken 1935. So this was I was telling. If you enter year in two digits after 30 or 30, 31, 32, it takes into 1935, 1936 like 20th century. And if you take before 30, it's take into 21st century. Fine. Okay. Let's move ahead. So first of all, we need to understand how Excel handles dates. Actually, date is simply a number in Excel, or more precisely, it is called a serial number. So whenever the calculation is done, it is done on the basis of the serial number. Now, what these serial numbers are? In Excel, you can have a date from 1st January 1900 to 31st December 9999. So every day is given a serial number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So we can have a serial numbers. So let's see how it works. Let's move into Excel again and I'll show you guys, showcase you the same. Let's go into serial number. Fine. So say we have these dates 1 January 1900, 2nd January 1900, 3rd January 1900. So I will just copy it for you. Let me copy and I will paste it out the same. Now I do it in custom. I go into general format and see you have a serial numbers 1 for 1st January 1900 is given a day 1, 2nd January is given day 2, serial numbers like this. So every day we increase serial number. Interestingly, there is a one bug which is called, if you say 29th February 1900, which is being also considered date, but actually 1900 was not a leap year. But in Excel, it is a bug. It is called a leap year bug, and it has been continued because earlier version of Lotus had the same problem, so that no Excel crashes out and it keeps on working. That error has been kept. You can Google more about this thing, but I want to tell you that 29th February 1900 is a date in Excel which is considered date. Actually, it is not a leap year. Fine. Okay. One more thing. When you talk about the serial number, every day is equal to one serial number. So every day has 24 hours. So you can say half day is equals to 0.5 serial number. And same way, quarter day is like 0.25. So see, it is like 12 April 2020 and you want to see it's 12 p.m. means half day. So let's see what will be the serial number for same. I say control V and I say general format. So you say that this is 0.5 had been added up. Fine. I'll increase the font for you. 0.5. So if I say 12 instead of I say 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Control C, Control V, and I again do it general format. So it's now 0.75. You can see. So I want to tell you that time is also a part of a day and it is also a part of a serial number. Fine. Excel supports date from January 1, 1992, December 31, 9999. There is also a serial number which is a fraction of a day. Time is also a serial number which is a fraction of a day, and Excel considers the date February 29, 1900 as a leap year, though it is not a leap year. Fine. Let's move ahead. So now we'll talk about entering current date and time. So look, there are two formulas, today and now. Today will give you the current date and time will give you the current time. So whenever you enter this as a formula, when you will open the Excel on a particular day, it will give you the current time and date for same. So if we imagine, like, let's do it to make you understand. Current date and time. So I say is equals to TODAY, today, enter. So you have 12th April 20. Fine. Let me do the font increasement. Fine. And if I say is equals to NOW, now, it will give you the time. It depends what type of format you are using. So say if I say it's a time format, it will give us a time. Fine. So it is 5 p.m. I'm recording this video on 12th April. Fine. Okay. So now whenever you open this Excel, it will give you the date on which day you have opened and the time at which time. So this is this is a dynamic formula. But say if you want to record a date, you should use these two formulas. I will tell you. I will just increase the font again to make you understand. Control plus semicolon, control plus colon. So when you do control plus semicolon, if you do control and semicolon, this will give you the date, and if you do control shift semicolon or control colon, it will give you the time. Fine. Now this is hard coded. Every time you open, it will show you the same date. Fine. Next, you have a formula called date diff, which is used to calculate the difference between the two dates, and it is very good formula which we use for so many things. Let me tell you. Date diffs takes start date and end date and gives the output in the unit you say. So unit is like, if you say Y, it will tell you the number of complete years in this period. If you say M, the number of complete months in the period, and if you say D, the number of days in the period. MD, the difference between the days in start and end date, the month and years are ignored. So it will just give you the days. YM, the difference between the month in the start and date. YD, the difference between the days of the start and end date. The years and dates are ignored. So I will give you an example. I'll walk you through the example to make you understand how this time code works. Make sure you understand that we're talking about date diff, start date, end date, and unit. So these are 3 points we will cover now. Let's walk to the example. Hope you will have joined our Business Intelligence Analytics Club. I am waiting for you to join this web club. So we'll talk about now. Date diff example. Yeah, it's a date diff. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm using a calculating the age with this. See, I'll just increase the font to make you people understand. Control A. Fine. So I have taken my date of birth, which is 23rd October 1982 as a start date, and end date is I've used the today's formula. Fine. So I want to see how many years have been to my age. So time unit code is Y. So I will be using Y. Let's see what will come in the answer. Is equals to date diff start date comma end date comma I say okay, I'll just a bit bigger for you guys so you can understand. So I say is equals to date diff bracket open start date comma end date comma I say this Y and I press enter. So I say I am of 37 years. I have completed 37 years, but yes, not completed 38 years. So complete years are 37. Now let's talk about months. Is equals to date diff bracket open. This time I say start date comma end date comma M. Fine. So this will give around 37 into 12 months. Let's see how much it comes. So this comes 449 into 37. So actually if you say is equals to 37 into 12, which is 444, and this is telling 449, it means 37 years and 5 months. Fine. So this is the total month. Now I want to say how many days have been since I born, since I took the birth. So let's see, is equals to date diff bracket open start date end date, and this time I'm using D. Fine. Enter. So it's like 13,686 days. If you talk about MD, now see, you need to understand how it works. I'm just dragging this formula for you to make you understand now what happens. So it says 20 days because if I say 23rd October, so it's now calculating the days. See how many days have been in my this month. Fine. Same way you can say it's because 23rd is my birthday, today is 12th. So around 9 to 10 days have been left. So it is giving how many days in the current month. Fine. If you talk about year month, it will give you 5 months. That was the answer that we were looking for this year. I was telling you that 444 years and 5 months and 171 days. So you can say 37 years, 171 days, 37 years, 5 months, like this. Hope you understand how this works. Fine. So if we talk about this, so I am 37 years. See, 37 years, 5 months and of 20 days as of now. This is the way we can calculate. Fine. So this was a date diff formula. This is a very handy formula. When you will do some practices, I'll give you one question at the end also of this chapter tutorial. So that will be good handy exercise for you. Let's move ahead. Calculate number of work days between dates, or what will be the next working day. So look, there are 3 formulas: net work days dot international, and work days dot international. So we'll do these things now. Say when you talk about net working days, it means it's like Saturday and Sunday is a holiday, or it is off for the office. So how many working days are between these 2 dates? That is called net working days. Fine. Now, but there may be a case. Generally, weekends are Saturday and Sundays. But in some countries, it might be Friday and Saturday, and it might be you want to keep off on Thursday. So how you will incorporate that? That has been done with the help of net work days dot international. And third thing is holidays. Say there might be a holiday for Christmas, there might be a holiday for some Independence Day. So these are the things which can also be considered. So let's see how it works. Then we'll talk about workday dot international, which talks about Say today's date is 12th April. So what will be the 10th working day ahead? If you want to calculate this, then we use the formula called workday.international. It also have a simple workday which ignores weekends. So let's see how this works. Again into the Excel. So we are talking about net work days. Fine. Okay. See, net work days first of all. So you have start date is 1st January 20 and end date is today 1. So how many days actually are there? Let's say is equals to date diff bracket open start date comma end date comma I can put D now to make you understand. Enter. So actually there are 102 days. Now we talk about net work days when we consider Saturday, Sunday. So I say is equals to net work days bracket open start date comma end date. Fine. So there are 73 days, which means is equals to 102 minus 73. So there are 29 days which are weekends, Saturday and Sundays. See, now I don't want to consider Saturday and Sunday both off. I want to consider only Sunday off, or say Monday, Tuesday, anything. We have an option. So now we will use a formula net work days dot international. Let's see how it works. Is equals to net work days dot intl is equals to net start date comma end date comma. Now we have options. Ki say press 1 for Saturday Sunday, 2 for Sunday Monday, 3 for Monday Tuesday. How many days you want to off? And say I want to say only Sunday. Fine. So these are the options for us. I say Sunday and I bracket close. So I have 88 days, which means if I only count Sunday, there will be 88 working days. Fine. So now again, what I want to say, ki I want to count Saturday, Sundays, only Sunday, but I want to exclude these holidays also. My holidays are 1st January, 14th January and 31st March. So how I will use now? I say is equals to net working days dot intl bracket open start date comma end date comma my weekend is Sunday only, and now I say comma include holidays as well. So I select all the holidays. Make sure if you are using formula in the table, you might have to freeze that holiday section. I say bracket close enter. So I have 85 days. Earlier it was 88 days and now it is remove these 3 days as well. So this is 85 days. So this is how a network dot intl international works. Fine. Another thing. Let's see. Now today is 12th April 20th and we want to calculate what will be the date after 10 working days. Fine. 10 working days. So I say is equals to workdays work days bracket opens start date comma just a minute, I did a mistake, work day, there is no s into it, is equals to work day bracket open, I say start date comma number of days, say 10 days. I want to know the date which will be coming after 10 working days. Fine. If I want to include holidays, I can include. At this point I am not including, I am closing. Fine. So this will be 24th April. So 12th April 24th, because there will be one weekend, Saturday Sunday, so it will be like 24th April. So now if you want to include not Saturday Sunday, I want to count Thursday Fridays, you can use workdays.intl. Both options are available. Fine. This was Workday International. Let's move ahead. So we covered these 3 formulas. Now say we want to extract parts of a date like year, month, day, weekday and week num. How do we do this? Let's do this. Extract part of a date. This one. So we have a date and I want to extract year. So simple formula is equals to year, bracket open, and put date into it. Enter. So you have a date is equals to month month. This will give you a month. This is the first month. Day is equals to day formula. This will give you the day. Weekday is equals to weekday. This. Now you have an option called return type, which says you want to consider 0 as a Sunday, Sunday as a first day, which day is considered as the first day in your week. So based on that, by default, it will be Sunday as a weekday. So like Wednesday, 1st January is a Wednesday, so it's like 0 Sunday, 1st Monday, 2nd Tuesday, 3rd Wednesday. Fine. Now week num, which is the week. So is equals to WEEKNUM week num, bracket open, again the date. You have week num. So like this, you can Control C copy, and I can just paste it out for you to see how it works. Control V. So you have like this. Say if it's 11th March 2020, this will be the 11th week of the year. This will be a 4th weekday. This will be the 11th day. Fine. So this way we can calculate, we can extract dates part. Fine. Hope it was easy. Okay, I have one more thing to tell. I want to know from which city you are. So please do write in the comment from which city you are, your name and your city. That will help me to understand how many of you are actually watching this video till this point. And hope you are enjoying my Excel tutorials and you are watching from the previous tutorial, because sequence will be needed. At least not in Excel, you can see any tutorial, but yes, when we talk about VBA Excel programming that we have started, it will need a sequence of learning. So make sure you are with me from the video number 1. So now I am waiting for your name in this video in the comment. Now some more functions we'll take. Let's see what we can do. When we talk about some more functions, we have say year fraction. It is a function. We have start date 1st January 20 and it's 30. So how much year have been completed in times of percentage? We can do with the year fraction. Okay, this period is how much percent of the total year. So if I say is equals to year fraction, bracket open, start date, comma end date. Fine. Enter. So it will give 33% because I formatted it into percentage format. And how much year remaining? Obviously you can do 1 minus, is equals to 1 minus 33%. This will be 66%. Fine. So it was easy. Now I'll tell you how to build date. This is also formula important. So you have year, month and day. So you can build the day like is equals to DATE, date, bracket open, year, comma month, comma day. This will convert your date. Fine. Now there's one more thing, last day of a month. So if you remember in this formula, I said year, month and day. So when you talk about year, day, month, say if I day do as a 0, what will happen? See, it has given us the last date of previous month. The month is February and it has given the last date of previous month. So this can be used as a trick for the last day of the month. Say this today is February, this I don't know, there is a date and I want to know, say the date is 23rd October. So I want to know what will be the last date. Last date will be 31st October. Say if I say it is 7th Feb. So what will be the last date? It can be 29 Feb also, it can be 28 Feb also. So how can we do this? So there's a trick. We can use serial number as a 0 and add month to next one. So this will get. Let's see how. So I say is equals to date, bracket open. I say 2000, comma, this, and I add +1 into it. +1, comma, 0. Now see what will happen. So it gives 29 Feb. So the month is January, it is February month, and it is giving us 29 Feb like this. Let me explain you again. When I did this day to 0, it gave me the last day of the previous month. But I want the last day of this month. So I increase the month by 1, which has given me this date. Hope you will be able to understand. If you are not able to understand, try to explore it out more. But I can tell you that what I'm repeating again, listen to me. That whenever there is a serial number 0, this will give the last day of previous month. Fine. So if you want to calculate the last day of this month, increase the month to next month, and that will give you the answer. Fine. Okay. So there's one more thing. End of month function. What it says, say today is 1/1/20, and you want to know what will be the date after 3 months. How to calculate? Is equals to end of month, year month, bracket open, date, comma 3, close. Now it is into serial number format. So just convert it into, I do it into short date. So you have 30th April. So this is the January month. So after 3 months, it will be April month, and last month is like this. And say if you want to know the end of the month for this only, so if I say 0, it will give us this. And say date is, say I say this is first Feb 2020. So last date will be 29th. Fine. So this way we can calculate end of the month also. Yeah, last trick. Calculating quarter of a month. Say January, February, March is a quarter 1. Fine. And April, May, June are quarter 2. So how can we do it? Simple. We can calculate, say month is equals to month, month, first of all. So this comes to be 12th month. Fine. Now we know that if we divide by 4, or say I'll change the date to make you understand more beautifully. Say I say it 2. No, there's really no date. So let's do it 3. So this is 31st March. If we divide, it gives us the month is 3. 0.00 is coming because in point. Now what I want to do is that if I divide this month by 4 is equals to this divide by 4, and I round off it is equals to ROUND, round up. Round up with say comma 0, that I don't want any decimals, 1, and I see now. So now you enter any date. Say I enter 7-8-2020. So this will be the quarter number 2. So what actually, there's a mathematical calculation. We had divided that month by 4. So and round up. So first 3 months will be divided by 3. So first 3 months will be quarter 1, second 3 months will be quarter 2, like this. We can do it. Calculating fiscal year, we can, there's a one more trick we can do. Say if you know the month and your fiscal year starts with April, say like this. You have Jan, Feb, March, like this, and escape. What I want to say is, even whenever there is a month, January, February, so this will be April, May, June, July, August. What I want to say is, your quarter 1 starts at April, Fine. Now your quarter 2 starts like this. So what you can do is whenever there is a month, first month, second month, third, fourth, fifth. So you can have a choose formula. I'm not writing the exact formula for you, just this is an idea. So this will be your fourth quarter. 4, 4, 4. I did the mistake. Fine. Then April will be. So you based on the month, say you have a eighth month. So eighth month will be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, second quarter. Like this. So what I want to say is you can have a 12 month at list of 12 points based on your month and you can choose from that. This can be a way it can also be done. Fine, just give a thought, you will come to understand. So this was about some date formulas. Hope you have enjoyed our tutorial. Fundamentals of dates. Okay, here is one question for you. My business has purchased and sold machines. For some, I have the dates. The machine was purchased and the date the machine was sold. So I have a date when I purchased the machine and when I sold it out. Fine. Can I easily determine how many months we keep these machines? So I want you to tell us how many months we have kept this machine. Okay. Another thing, how many years you have kept. So try to use a formula. Which formula you will use? I will not tell. We have covered this in this tutorial. So we have a list of machine. Say there are 5 machines. We know the when we bought it out and when we sold them out. So how many months? So in the comment, come on the website and write in the comment machine 1, machine 2, machine 3. Okay, for 3 machines do it. And let us know how many months it was the answer. I'm waiting for your answers. Look, we have to do practice. And secondly, I will keeping this template in the download section of our tutorials. So you can download and practice it because without practicing, nothing will happen. You have to do your formulas. You have to apply formula at least one time from your hands. Fine. Hope you are enjoying the tutorials. Please do let me know your name in the comment, name and location. Make sure to open the website bi-analytics.org. Join the club Business Intelligence Analytics with Excel. Share your learning by commenting on tutorials. How are you finding my tutorial? Please do write the comments. I need comments. Look, why this course is free right now? Because I'm making tutorials for you. This is free. Please enjoy, make most of it. You might be at home. So make sure you are learning this and enjoying it. And make sure to ask your problems in the forums. Because when you ask the forum, there may be 2 solutions coming up. Other members will chip in to give you the answer. It is about building an interactive community for Excel. Hope you will enjoy. Keep learning. Have fun. Good day. Thank you very much.